Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. There is very little to add. As said in the previous video, ETH or price seems to be moving in this triangle shape. It's not an Elliott Wave triangle, probably not. Well, it could actually be one, but it would look a little bit messy. But it's moving in this triangle shape. You can see that the price has reacted to the ascending trend line and the descending trend line a few times now. And I highlighted to you in the previous video that the forecast for the weekend is sideways. So I think it is worth just watching here for the price to bounce off those trend lines, the ascending and the descending. You can actually, we can always add another trend line, right? Can you see actually how these two trend lines seem to be relevant? Obviously really diving into the detail here. But you can see that on the 1 hour chart now, that basically no 1 hour candle closed below this one. And the lower one basically acted as support for all these wicks. It's quite funny here. At least it looks like that on the Binance chart. I can have a quick look on the Coinbase chart if it looks quite similar. Yeah, it looks a bit similar, but it looks a bit... Well, no, you still get that trend line. I think on the Coinbase... No, pretty much. I think you just have a bit of an outlier here. But yeah, it looks pretty much like that on the Coinbase chart as well. So not entirely sure where volume is actually higher, which one is more reliable, but I've got the Binance chart here. Obviously here on Binance, on my TradingView. Yeah, so I would pay attention here to these trend lines. Yeah, the descending one and the ascending one. Here there is going to be additional support. Basically, if the price comes down now at around 1626, so basically between 1626 and 1636 roughly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see that price action throughout the weekend, because a Saturday is typically boring, but this is just a very special boring Saturday, it seems. And this is what I think price is going to do, just sort of to hover here between these trend lines. Bear in mind, it's also still hovering below resistance. Yeah, horizontal resistance, Fibonacci resistance is at 1663. And Fibonacci support is 1611. These are the two main levels to watch, in my opinion, in terms of Fibonacci support and Fibonacci resistance. As I explained in previous videos, a break above 1663 could likely send it all the way up to 1715, because we would then have to reinterpret the wave count. It would still most likely be part of a corrective structure, but it would not most likely lead to a completely different scenario. It would just mean that it's still a correction, just a stronger correction, most likely in a wave 2. And above 1715, we have to assume it's a B wave, which could go a little higher, possibly all the way up to 1850. Yeah, but that is nothing I primarily look for at the moment. Now we see a little bit of upside, but bear in mind, this is all very, very small movement only. I know we all get excited if there is suddenly a green candle or something. I mean, nothing happened really since yesterday. But yeah, I mean, even if it breaks, so let's assume it breaks above the trend line here, then we still have 1663, 1664 as highly relevant resistance, yeah, and 1611 as support. It takes a break below 1611, a sustained break, which all of these lows haven't accomplished, yeah, to really indicate that this entire correction is finished. But then eventually we need to go lower. There are plenty of micro support levels here that play a role and that just need to break here for this final flush to occur. Next ones would be 1591 and 1576. Yeah, that's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.